What's up guys, Jason here. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a simple and efficient Minecraft Bedrock iron farm. This iron farm works on all platforms of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. As you guys can see here, this farm produces a lot of iron. For this farm, you'll need 2 chests, 25 glass blocks, 3 signs, 1 water bucket, 1 lava bucket, 1 hopper, 10 ladders, 20 workstations, 1 stack and 31 leaves. By the way, you can get leaves by mining them with shears. About 4 stacks of solid blocks that don't burn. A couple examples of solid blocks that don't burn are smooth stone or cobblestone. And finally 20 beds. The first step is to choose an area to make this farm at. You need to make this farm at least 100 blocks away from any villagers, beds, or workstations. Then build up 9 solid blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then place 9 ladders over here. After you have done that, place 2 blocks over here. Then break this block. Now place 6 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once you have done that, face this direction and place 6 blocks over here. Finally, place 5 blocks over here. After you have created that outline, fill it in with leaves. The next step is to place 2 solid blocks in each corner. Then place glass blocks at each of these spots. After you have done that, place 7 solid blocks over here and 6 solid blocks over here. Then fill in this floor with solid blocks. After you're done with that step, place a solid block over here and a ladder at this spot. Then place 2 leaves over here. Now break these 4 blocks. Then place 2 chests over here. Now crouch down and place a hopper at this spot. Make sure the nozzle of that hopper is pointing that way towards that chest. That hopper will collect the loot and funnel it into that collections chest. Now replace this block. The next step is to crouch down and place 4 glass blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those glass blocks will allow you to see the iron golems in this farm. Now place 4 solid blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then extend this solid block wall around this platform. Once you're done with that step, the farm should look like that. The next step is to go down here. Then place a sign at each of these spots. Now place lava over here. That lava will automatically kill all the iron golems in this farm. Then place water in this corner. As you guys can see there, that water should flow like that. It will push all the iron golems that spawn over there. The next step is to place leaves at each of these spots. These leaves will prevent iron golems from spawning on the walls. The next step is to place 5 solid blocks over here and 5 solid blocks over here. Then repeat doing that on those 3 other sides. After you are done with that step, bring 2 villagers over to this chamber. You can bring any villager over to this farm except for a green coat or baby villager. That is because those villagers can't link to workstations. If you want to bring a baby villager over to the farm, you'll need to wait until it grows into an adult villager first. I also recommend that you don't bring any villager that you have already traded with before. As you guys can see here, I have already traded with this villager before. I am now going to show you all how you can easily transport villagers in survival mode. To do that, first create a staircase from here to the ground. Then place rails and powered rails like this. Once you have done that, power the powered rails using levers. Then place 2 rails over here. At this point, you can extend this rail system all the way over to the nearest villager. If you don't want to do that, another option is to transport a villager using a boat and lead. To do that, first place a boat next to a villager. Then push the villager into the boat. Now attach a lead to the boat and pull the villager over to the farm. After you have brought the villager over here, detach the lead from the boat. Then place some blocks around the villager. Then break the boat and place a minecart over here. Once the villager gets in the minecart, push it up this rail system. After the villager is over there, break his minecart. You can repeat that process to get another villager in there. After there are 2 villagers in this chamber, break the rail system. The next step is to place 2 beds over here. As you guys can see there, the villagers should show green particles and link to the beds. Then place 2 workstations over here. As you guys can see there, those villagers should then link to those workstations. You can tell they have links because they will show green particles and get the profession of this workstation. By the way, if your villagers don't link to the beds and workstations, try breaking all beds and workstations at the village or villager breeder you got them from. After you are done with that step, enter this chamber. Then give each villager some food. Then go back out here. Make sure you replace this glass block. Then place a workstation at each of these spots. There should be a total of 20 workstations in this farm. Then place a bed at each of these spots. There should be a total of 20 beds in this farm. As you guys can see there, once you are done placing the beds and workstations, the villagers should breed. They will continue breeding until there is a total of 20 villagers in this farm. Over time, the baby villagers will become adult villagers and link to the workstations. By the way, if the villagers stop breeding, try waiting for a while. If they still don't breed, you can try giving them more food. At this point, wait until there are a total of 20 adult villagers in this farm. Once there are 20 adult villagers in this farm, check to see if there are any green coat villagers. If there is any green coat villager, you'll need to kill it. Once there are 20 villagers, each linked to a bed and workstation in this farm, place leaves above each bed. These leaves will prevent iron golems from spawning on the beds. After you are done placing leaves on all the beds, go over here. Then place 6 blocks like this. Then place 3 leaves over here and 3 leaves over here. This roof will prevent phantoms from spawning while you stand over there. I am now going to do a quick fly around so you can check and make sure I've made this iron farm correctly. Over here, there should be those beds. In there should be that villager chamber. Over here, there should be this collection system. Over there should be that water and that lava. This side of the farm should look like this. The back should look like this. Finally, this side should look like this. I am now going to show you all how to use this iron farm. To use it, first stand over here. Then just wait. This area is designated as a village because there are 20 villagers each linked to a bed and workstation in this farm. As a result, iron golems will spawn in that water. They'll then get pushed over to the lava and get automatically killed. As you guys can see here, all the iron is funneled down into this collections chest. If this farm does not work for you, try waiting for 1 Minecraft day. Also, make sure there are 20 villagers each linked to a bed and workstation in this farm. If iron golems spawn outside this farm for you, cover any areas where they spawn outside the farm with leaves. If you want to learn how to make a better but larger iron farm, I recommend you check out my iron farm with trading hall tutorial that is linked in the description. I hope you all enjoyed learning how to make this simple and efficient Minecraft Bedrock iron farm. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other Minecraft videos. Thanks for watching.